Dear God, thank you for this win, and thank you for these boys. And oh God, I know these young men had a chance to throw it in this season. They could have thrown it in after the Florida game. They could have said, well, that's it. But they had too much pride because their mamas and their daddies raised them right. And I hope this leads us on to greater things. We tied the second half of the Florida game. We outscored them 14-10. And I think that is the beginning of great things that are fixing to happen to Florida State football.
Well, the thing that excites me about Florida State University is that it is a relatively new school in the field of intercollegiate football and basketball. There's no doubt about it. When I was a kid, there wasn't a Florida State University football team, you know. There wasn't a Florida State basketball team. And yet, as I was growing up in college, I was able to compete against Florida State and saw that new young school down there growing. I was up in Alabama, but Florida State was in Tallahassee, and I was watching them grow. And I felt like you could see big time written on Florida State. And so being part of a university that, again, all of it's, that didn't have tradition yet, but I think right now we're in the middle of it. Again, I think the fact that some people are complaining about an 8-3 season tells you something about some tradition that's being built. And, knowing also that 30 or 40 years from now, I will have been on the ground floor of Florida State building some great tradition. That's exciting to me. That's very exciting to me. And I hope, I'm 56 years of age, and I'm getting up to the age where you start, you know, people start saying, how many interviews can you think I've had lately where they said, how much longer can you go? You know, well, boy, I hope I can go longer where I can contribute to Florida State. And yet I realize if we start going backwards with me, then we'll have to get somebody else younger to take it over. But it's exciting to me, trying to build a tradition here.